what's up, and welcome back to the channel JKWORLD035. And we are back with the series of book reading of Atomic Habit. And now, today's episode 17. And the topic is how to find and fix the causes of your bad habits. So, let's listen carefully. So, in late 2012, I was sitting in an old apartment just a few blocks from Istanbul's most famous street, Istiklal Khadeshi. I was in the middle of the 4 dirty trips to Turkey, and my guide Mike was relaxing in a worn out armchair a few feet away. Mike wasn't really a guide, he was just a guy from Mane who had been living in Turkey for few years, but he offered to show me around while I was visiting the country, and I took him up on it. On this particular night, I had been invited to dinner with him and a handful of his Turkish friends. There were 7 of us, and I was the only one who hadn't at some point smoked. At least one pack of cigarette per day, I asked one of the Turkish how he got started. Friends, he said, it always starts with your friends. One friend smokes, then you try it. What was truly fascinating was that half of the people in the room had managed to quit smoking. Mike had been smoke free for a few years at the point, and he swore up and down that he broke that habit because of the book called Alan Craig's Easy Way to Stop Smoking. If frees you from the mental burden of smoking, he said, it tells you stop lying to yourself. You don't actually want to smoke. You don't really enjoy this. It helps you feel like you are not the victim anymore. You start to realize that you don't need to smoke. I had never tried a cigarette, but I took a look at the book afterward out of curiosity. The author employs an interesting strategy to help smokers eliminate their craving. He systematically reforms each chew associated with the smoking and given it a new meaning. He says things like, you think you are quitting something, but you are not quitting anything because cigarette you don't nothing for you. You think smoking is not something you need to do to be social, but it's not. You can be social without smoking or at all. You think smoking is about relieving stress, but it's not. Smoking does not relieve your nerves, it destroys them. Over and over, he repeats these phrases, and others like them get it clearly into your mind. He says you are losing nothing and you are making marvelous positive gains, not only in health, energy, and money, but also in confidence, self respect, freedom, and most important of all, in the length and quality of your future life. By the time you get to end of the book, smoking seems like the most ridiculous thing in the world to do. And if you no longer expect smoking to bring you many benefits, you have no reason to smoke. It is an inversion of the second law of behavior change. make it unattractive now. I know this idea might sound overly simplistic. Just change your mind and you can quit smoking, but stick with me for a minute. Every behavior has a surface level craving and a deeper underlying motive. I often have a craving that goes something like this: I want to eat tacos. If were to ask why I want to eat tacos, I wouldn't say because I need food to survive. But the truth is somewhere deep down I am motivated to eat tacos because I have to eat to survive. The underlying motive is the object obtain food and water, even if my specific craving is for a taco. Some of our underlying motives include cons- conserve energy, obtain food and water, find love and reproduce, connect and bond with others, win social acceptance and approval, reduce uncertainty, achieve status and prestige. A craving is just a specific manifestation of a deeper underlying motive. Your brain did not evolve with a desire to smoke cigarette or to check Instagram or to play video games. At a deep level, you simply want to reduce uncertainty and relieve anxiety, to win social acceptance and approval, or to achieve status. Look at nearly any product that in habit forming and you will see that it does not create a new motivation but rather latches on to the underlying motive of human nature. Find love and reproduce equal to using Tinder. Connect and bond with others equal to browsing Facebook. Win social acceptance and approval equal to posting on Instagram. Reduce uncertainty equal to searching on Google. Achieve status and prestige equal to playing video games. Your habits are modern day solution to essence desire, new version of old voices. The underlying motive behind human behavior remain the same. The specific habit we perform differ based on the periods of history. Here's the powerful part: there are many different ways to address the same underlying motive. One person might learn to reduce stress by smoking a cigarette, another person learns to essay their anxiety by going for a run. Your current habits are not necessarily the best way to solve the problems you face. They are just the methods you learn to use. Once you associate a solution with the problem you need to solve, you keep coming back to it. Habits are all about associations. These associations determine whether we predict a habit to be worth repeating or not. As we covered in our discussion of the first law, your brain is continuously observing information and noticing cue is the environment. Every time you perceive a cue, your brain runs a simulation and make a prediction about what to do in the next moment. Cue: you notice that the stove is hot. Prediction: if I touch it, I will get burned, so I should avoid touching it. Two, you can see that the traffic light turned green. Prediction: if I get on the gap, I will make it safely throughout the interaction and get closer to my destination. So I should step on the gap. So you see, a chew categorize it based on the past experience and determine the appropriate response. This all happen in an instant, but it plays a critical role in your habit because every action is preceded by a prediction. Lives feel reactive, but it is actually predictive all day long. You are making your best guess of how to act, even what you will just seen and what have worked for you in the past. You will endlessly predicting what will happen in the next month, next moment. Our behavior is heavily dependent on these predictions. Put another way, our behavior is heavily dependent on how we interrupt the events that happen to us, not necessarily the object reality of the event themselves. Two people can look at the same cigarette and one feels the urge to smoke while other is repulsed by the smell. The same chew can spark a good habit or a bad habit depending on your predictions. The causes of your habits is actually prediction that precede them. These predictions lead to feelings, which is how we typically describe a craving, a feeling, a desire, an urge. Feelings and emotions transfer the cue we perceive, and the predictions we make into a signal that we can apply. They help explain what we are currently sensing. From instance, whether or not you realize it, you are noticing how warm or cold you feel right now. If the temperature drops by 1 degree, you probably want to do anything. If the temperature drops 10 degrees, however, you will feel cold and put on the another layer of clothing. So, feeling cold was a signal that promoted you to act. You have been sensing the choose the entire time, but it's only when you predict that you would be better off in a different state that you take action. A craving is the sense that something is missing. It is the desire to change your internal state. When the temperature falls, there is a gap between what your body is currently sensing and what it wants to be sensing. This gap between your current state and your desired state provides a reason to act. Desire is the different between where you are now and where you want to be in future. Even the innate action is tinged with the motivation to feel differently than you do in the moment when you being eat or light up or browse social media, and what you really want is not a potato chips or a cigarette or a bunch of likes. What you really want to feel different. Our feelings and emotions tell us whether you hold steady in our current state or to make a change. They help us decide the best course of action. Neurologists have discovered that even emotion and feeling are implied. We actually lose the ability to make decisions. We have no signal of what to pursue and what to avoid. As the neuroscientist Astronomy Damasio explained, it is emotion that allow you to mark things as good, bad, or indifferent. To summarize, the specific craving you feel and habit you are perform are really an attempt to address your fundamental underlying motives. Whenever a habit successfully addressing a motive, you develop a craving to do it again. In time, you learn to predict that checking social media will help you feel loud, or that watching YouTube will allow you to forget your fears. Habits are attractive when we associate them with positive feelings, and we can use them instead to our advantage rather than to our determine detriment. What is detriment? So, how to progress your brain to enjoy hard habits? You can make hard habits more attractive if you can learn to associate them with a positive experience. Sometimes all you need is a slight mindset shift. For instance, we often talk about everything we have to do in a given day. You have to wake up earlier for work. You have to make another sales call for your business. You have to cook dinner for your family. Now imagine changing just one word. You don't have to, you get to. You get to wake up earlier for work. You get to make another sales call for your business. You get to cook dinner for your family. By simply changing one word, you shift the way you view each event. Your transition from seeing these behaviors as burdens and turn them into opportunities. The key point is that both versions of reality are true. You have to do those things and you also get to do them. We can find evidence for whatever mindset we choose. I once heard a story about a man who uses a wheelchair. When asked if it was difficult being confined, he responded, I am not confined to my wheelchair, I am liberated by it. If it wasn't for more wheelchair, I would be bedbound and never able to leave my house. This shift in perspective completely transformed how we live each day. Reforming your habits to highlight their benefits rather than their drawbacks is a fast and lightweight way to reprogram your mind and make a habit seems more attractive. Exercise. Many people associate exercise with being a challenging task and drains energy and wear you down. You can just and easily view it as a way to develop skills and build up instead of telling yourself I need to go run in the morning. Say it's time to build endurance and get fast. Finance. Saving money is often associated with the sacrifice. However, you can associate with freedom rather than limitation if you are realize one simple trust living below your current means increasing your future means. So the money you save this month increase your purchasing power next month. Meditation. Anyone who have tried meditation for more than 3 seconds know how frustrating it can be when the next distraction inevitably pops into your mind. You can transform frustration into delight when you realize that each interruption gives you a chance to practice returning to your breath. Distraction is a good thing because you need distraction to practice meditation. Pre-game jitters. Many people feel anxious before delivering present a big presentation or competing in an important event. They experience quicker breathing, a faster heart rate, high-end arousal. If we interrupt these feelings negatively, then we feel threatened and tense up. If we interrupt these feelings positively, then we can respond with fluidity and grace. You can reframe I am nervous to I am excited and I am getting an adrenaline rush to help me concentrate. These little mindset shifts aren't magic, but they can help change the feeling you associate with the particular habit or situation. If you want to take it a step further, you can create a motivation ritual. You simply practice associating your habits with something you enjoy. Then you can use the chew whenever you need a bit of motivation. For instance, if you always play the same song before having sex, then you will begin being to link the music with the act. Whenever you want to get in the mood, just press play. Ed Latimore, a boxer and writer from Pittsburgh, benefited from a similar strategy without knowing it. Odd realization, he wrote, my focus and concentration goes up by just putting my headphones on while writing. I don't even have to play any music without realizing it. He was conditioning himself. In the beginning, he put his headphones on, played some music he enjoyed, and did focus work. After doing it few 10-20 times, putting his headphones on become a cue that he automatically associated with the increased focus. The craving followed naturally. Athletes use similar strategies to get themselves in the mindset to perform. During my baseball career, I developed a specific ritual of a stretching and throwing before each game. The whole sequence took about 10 minutes, and I did it the same way every single time. While it physically warmed me up to play, more importantly, it put me in the right mental state. I began to associate my pregame ritual with feelings competitive and focused, even if I wasn't motivated beforehand. By the time I was done with my ritual, I was in game mode. You can adapt this strategy for nearly any purpose. Say you want to feel happier in general, find something that makes you truly happy, like petting your dog or taking a bubble bath, and then create a short routine that you perform every time before you do the thing you love. Maybe you take 3 deep breaths and smile. 3 deep breaths, smile, spit, the dog, repeat. Eventually, you will begin to associate this breathe and smile routine with begin in a good mood. It become a chew. That means feeling happy. Once established, you can break it out anytime you need to change your emotional state. Stressed at work, take 3 deep breaths and smile sad about life. 3 deep breaths and smile once a habit has been built. The chew can be promoted craving, even if it has little to do with the original situation. The key to finding and fixing the two causes of your bad habit is to reframe the association you have about them. It's not easy, but if you can reprogram your prediction, you can transfer a hard habit into an attractive one. I will take deep breath. So this is a chapter completed. So what is chapter summary is the inversion of the second law of behavior change is make in unattractive. Every behavior has a surface level of craving and a deeper underlying motive. Your habits are modern day solutions to ascent desire. The cause of your habit is actually the prediction that precedes them. The prediction leads a feeling. Highlight the benefits of avoiding a bad habit to make it seem unattractive. Habits are attractive when we associate them with the positive feelings and unattractive when we associate them with the negative feelings. Create a motivation ritual by doing something you enjoy immediately before difficult habit. So this is the chapter we read how to find and fix the causes of your bad habit. So how is this? If you like this chapter, give a thumbs up and like, comment, share and subscribe to the channel of JKWORLD035, and we will meet in another episode. Yeah, that's it guys. And so if you are doing something you can do with enjoyable and feel it, whatever you do in your life, just enjoy the moments and everything always fine. So yeah.